know where it all started for you. Let's start with you.
Okay, so Danielle and I have actually known each other for quite a long time. We've been friends for many years, in fact. And when we've always had an entrepreneurial bone in us. And a few years back, Danielle was actually introduced to Forex trading. She'll tell you her bit. She's worked in the financial services industry for a number of years. And she was introduced to Forex trading, and she came to me and she said, "Baby, this is an amazing industry. People are talking about it. This is a place where we can make a lot of money." So I actually decided to take her up on that, and we decided to invest some money. And thereafter, after making a bit of cash, we actually decided to start our own business.
Were you in business before that, or were you working for somebody?
I was working and in business.
Okay.
So I was an entrepreneur, and I was also climbing up the corporate ladder.
Nice.
As an entrepreneur, what were your expertise?
So my background is actually within the marketing industry. So I actually had an events and marketing company, and I worked for one of the top youth marketing agencies. So I consulted for corporate companies for their strategies, etc. So my background is primarily within marketing.
All right, Danielle, let's talk to you now. You are obviously you started off somewhere as well before you got to, get into grips with Forex, right? Or Forex trading. Tell us about that background.
Yes, so I worked in the financial services industry for the past 10 years. I worked for, your big insurance houses, your investment houses, but more specifically on, investment solutions and retirement funds. And that was where I saw these fund managers trading, and that's where I was like, you know what, I actually want to take control on my own money and get to a space where I could actually trade and actually manage my own money. So that's where, trading started for me. We then got into business. I got into business with Pabi. But also, trading also was like a stepping stone into the business world, because from there onwards, we ventured out into property, we ventured out into corporate wellness, and quite a few other things.
Were you not scared though to leave everything else that you were doing and jumping like literally head on with this, or head first with you're into Forex trading?
No, I think as Pabi mentioned earlier, I've always had an entrepreneurial bone in me as well. So I've also had my own company whilst I was working for the investment houses, and so I'd always wanted to venture out into business.
Yeah. Wow. So you get this great idea to start your Forex trading company, and you wrote Pabi. She agrees. What's the first step?
That is very interesting. So the first step was obviously to actually sit down and say, what exactly are we trying to achieve here? What is our core vision as a company? So yes, at the end of the day, as any entrepreneur, you want to make profits, you want to make money. But at the same time, you need to have some sort of a value system as to why exactly are you going into business. And one of the reasons why we established this was, yes, we want to make money, and we actually also want to educate people about other investment solutions, and Forex trading is that. So it's really, we've both got a passion for actually educating people and actually telling people about various ways that they can invest their money. So it's really more the passion of actually education which was behind it. So once we had that vision planned out, and then in terms of what do we want to achieve in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, what's our plan? And once we had that going, then the step was, let's actually find partners that can help us achieve that goal. So with Forex trading, you've got platforms that you use. So one of them was, let's actually find a Forex trading platform that is aligned to our vision. And so, we found that partner. And, currently we've got CM Trading, which is one of our partners within the brokerage space. And then from there, it was really just getting more ideas around how to actually get out to the market.
Oh, my mic is off. Sorry, I was coughing there. Let me find out now. Would you say, Forex trading is a lucrative business in this country, or just generally? And is it a game of, luck versus expertise?
Okay, so it's definitely not luck.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I think there is a perception out there that, Forex trading is luck, or it's gambling, and it's definitely not.
Yeah.
I think, you can't go into the business or you can't start trading without having the necessary skills. And that's why we go out there and we say, learn how to trade. Let us equip you with the skills on how to do, the proper analysis so that you can be a successful trader. So we teach you how to do like a fundamental and a technical analysis so that you can be successful at trading. So once you've got those skills, then yes, it is definitely a lucrative business.
Okay, sorry, I just wanted to jump in there. Sorry, Pal. I wanted to find out if individuals can do it themselves, or will you literally hold my hand as we go along?
Yes. So what we do is, we've got individuals that come through. We've got corporate companies that also come through. What we do is we take you through a 5-day course. So you will come in for 3 hours every day from Monday to Friday. We will take you from a point where you don't know anything about trading. So literally to a point where what is a pip and so forth. To a point where you're actually able to trade. We'll also give you some of our strategies on how we became successful. And once you leave that course, on the 5th day, you should know how to trade and you will be exposed to our strategies. Thereafter, we give you 2 hours of mentorship so that you can actually, so that we can actually sit with you and actually tweak your strategy. And then from there onwards, we also have like a live trading Skype group where you can come and trade with us every day. So we constantly trade, and right now as we're sitting, we've got our traders at the office that are trading with our clients.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
so it's true that you, as a trader, you make money while you sleep.
Yes.
It's true for every trader.
Yes.
Nah?
Yes.
Like, how much money do I need though to start trading? I'm just asking real questions here, you know what I mean? Because that's what we get from people, you know what I mean? So how much money does one need? Yeah.
Okay, so the thing is, everyone's pocket is different. So at iSelect, we've obviously got a recommended amount that we say as a client, this is how much we would say you should start off with. And that amount is normally 10,000 Rand. However, like I said, people have different pockets. So we've got clients that come in and they start with 5,000 Rand. We would say 5,000 lowest. Anything going below that can be, it doesn't really give you much to start off with, and the returns on that could be very slow. So say 5,000, some people start with 2.5.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
and the percentage of the return, what percentage should I be looking forward to?
Okay, so percentage, like we say, so the main thing as our, at our company is that we teach you how to trade.
Yeah.
So we then teach you a strategy. So we would then give you a target to say how much money are you looking to make. So it's all dependent on an individual. But with Forex trading, you can make 10%, you can make 20%. The sky's the limit. You can make 30, sometimes even make 60%. But it's all dependent on how you trade and what your trading strategy actually is and what is it that you are trying to achieve.
Yeah. And how do people lose money?
Okay, so the two things that actually make people lose money within Forex trading is greed and fear. And those are the things that we actually cover in our training, where we actually speak about or teach the psychology of trading, because those are the two things that can actually let you make you lose your money. Where you see that the market is moving, you place a trade, and you can, for instance, see that. Let me use shares for ease of reference, because people out there would understand shares. Say, for instance, you buy a share at 100 Rand or $100, and that share has got the potential to get up to 200. At iSelect, we actually say, rather trade conservatively, so don't actually let it get up to 200, because then you've got the risk of actually losing your money. So rather than keep it until it gets to 150, and then you get out of the market. So when you are greedy, that's when you see the 200 and then you let it get beyond 200,
Yes.
and that's how you end up losing your money. Or in certain instances, it's how you actually end up blowing your account.
Yeah. I think just to add on to that, I mean, you've also got to have a proper risk management strategy. So if you don't have a strategy, and you're just placing trades, then you are more than likely going to lose your money.
Quite cool, man.
Yeah.
Isn't we having a chat with movers and shakers today, Danielle, Lester, and Paballo Nkwe, owners and founders of iSelect, which comprises of Forex trading, property, and corporate wellness. We're talking about Forex trading quite a lot. Let's talk about this property real quick.
Because you guys have expanded.
Yeah, let's talk about this property. What properties are we looking at? Business properties, like residential properties? What are we looking at here?
Okay, so we operate within the leasing space, leasing and sales space, but more specifically in the infrastructural development space, where we basically come up with different models. Yes.
Okay. All right then.
Another
Okay.
level
Yeah.
altogether.
There you go.
So we've come up with models. We've partnered with, we've got investors that we've partnered with. And what we also do in that space is also, there'll be projects that people come to us with, and we sort of do the due diligence on the projects, and then try and find an investor that is willing to invest in those projects as well.
All right.
So business facilitation within that space as well.
All right. Cool, man.
Okay.
So are you guys on social media? Because, social media is where it's at, right?
Of course.
Social media is
Yeah.
where it's at.
Where do we find you if people want to ask you a couple of questions, maybe get in touch with you guys?
Okay, so if you want to get in touch with us, say from a business perspective.
Obviously, that's what I'm
Yeah.
asking. What are you talking about
Okay,
now?
so
she wanted to clear
business.
that out.
So both, I'm just covering. So our website, www.iselectgroup.com.
Okay.
www.iselectgroup.com, and then if you want to email us, it's info@iselectwealth.com. And then in terms of our social media handles, my handle is Miss Pabi, MISSPABI.
Mine is MIZLESTR, Miss Lester. But also, we also have seminars that we run, and we're actually having a seminar tomorrow evening.
Oh, tell us more.
So everyone that wants to find out more about Forex and how to get involved, we will have a seminar in Stanton at the Park Inn Hotel tomorrow at 6 p.m. So you can RSVP for that at rsvp@iselectwealth.com.
Cool, man. Thank you so much, ladies. We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll see